All right, so today we're going deep on Charlene Gilman.
Okay.
Looking at her website and the site for her consulting firm, Black Diamonds Evolve.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty fascinating career path, right?
It is. From finance, and then suddenly we see dental consulting, and then commercial real estate, and now this AEC sector.
It really jumps around.
It does kind of seem like a random walk through different industries.
Right.
So I think our mission here is to kind of uncover, is there an underlying logic to all of this?
Yeah. Are there threads that connect all these things?
Exactly. What are the transferable skills? What are the driving forces that have shaped her experiences? Because if there is a through line there,
yeah,
that's something that, anyone listening who's maybe thinking about a career shift.
Right. Or even just trying to understand how all of their past experiences connect to what they're doing now, or maybe even what they could be doing next. So I think there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, for sure.
So where do we even begin with this?
Well, I think we start at the beginning, right? Chronologically.
Okay.
We see her early career foundation is really in the financial markets.
Okay.
Starting out as a portfolio administrator at Highland Capital Management back in the late 90s. And that initial exposure to the world of finance, it seems significant,
Absolutely.
It kind of sets the stage in some ways.
And then from there, she moves into a pretty substantial period at Market.
Yeah.
And J.T. Morgan, WSO, before that was acquired, I guess.
Right.
But this is 2004 to 2011, so we're talking about like a 7-year stretch where she progresses through a number of different roles at these companies, ultimately becoming vice president of implementation, which...
That's a pretty serious title.
That's a pretty significant trajectory within just that space of financial technology.
Yeah, it definitely suggests, some pretty serious growth within that space.
Yeah, and what's interesting is if you look at her time at Market and J.P. Morgan...
Okay.
She was really deep in these data migration projects within the fixed income market. Oh, wow.
And the scale of these projects is pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
It says here something like 60 to 80 projects annually for over 8 years.
Oh, wow. That's it.
And we're talking about assets under management ranging from $500 million all the way up to over $20 billion.
Wow. That's a lot of money to be moving around.
I mean, think about the precision and the high stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not just, dragging and dropping some files.
Right.